back once again at the United States Air Force Academy, where the Falcons win 11-10 over Colgate University. Our player of the game, as he had 17 saves today, is goalie Jason Rose. Jason, just take us through the game. Colgate, first game out of the blocks, and I thought they performed well.
They're a good team. They were shooting the ball well. They tested me good early. Defense stepped up big, started making them take a couple outside shots, got me feeling comfortable.
And I have to ask about the play in the crease. Take us through that. We kind of got to look at it, but you got the best look at it. Talk about that play in the crease. I thought that was the play of the game right there.
So there's new rules this year, a lot of new crease rules. From what I saw, he dove in, made contact with my legs without being interfered with. So that's no goal. I think the refs did a good job.
Let's talk a little bit about this team, last year's team, which went 8-7. It's only the third game. You're 2-1. But what is the difference between this year's team and maybe last year's team? What are you seeing differently?
We have a lot of confidence. Number 10 does a lot for us. He's pretty helpful on the offensive end. You saw him at the end, how quick he was.
Yep.
And we got a lot of guys that stepped up. We don't need any flashy players. We don't need any guys doing more than they have to. Everyone's doing their job and taking their role seriously. It's really helping us out.
I've got to ask, these are the temporary digs for the lacrosse team, but you're undefeated here. I'm just one of the teams saying, now we don't want to go back to Falcons Stadium. You're graduating, obviously, this year. But I'm just wondering if maybe this is the place for you to play. I mean, this is undefeated here on the practice field.
It's pretty nice. It's a real. It's more intimate than Falcons Stadium is. It's a lot closer. You can hear the fans a little bit more. Gets the mojo going, and obviously we're home, so that helps us out quite a bit.
Okay, you're going to be graduating this spring. What's next for you after the Air Force Academy?
I'll be going to pilot training in Laughlin Air Force Base, Texas.
All right, Jason, congratulations on a great victory. A lot of lacrosse to play, but the Falcons now 2-1. Congratulations on your win today.
Thank you very much.
Jason Rose, our player of the game for Air Force. And let's quickly run down some of the numbers, the shots by period. Air Force 40-38, and the ground balls, Colgate 33-24. Face-off violations were all even at 4 apiece, and 15-24. We are now going to take some highlights, I believe, and let's go to the highlights. Pretty even scoring all the way around for Air Force, as there's that man again, Brandon Dodd. Let's just call it Dodd ball and call it good, as Brandon Dodd getting on the scoreboard, but he had a little bit of help from his friends. Look at Ethan Grandolfo. That was a power shot that he made in the first half. Right back to that man again, number 45, and that again is Brandon Dodd. But Colgate had a couple of equalizers. This one coming off the stick of number 20 that was, and that was Spencer Harvey. Again, the equalizer, and this one off the stick of Max Yates. And at that time, it made the score 8-8 and 9-9. But here is the eventual game winner. It comes off of Ethan Grandolfo. That made the score 10-9, and then just for good measure, number 31 for the Air Force Academy Falcons, that is Kyle Griffith, and that was your final by the score of 11-10, as the Air Force Academy Falcons now go 2-1 on the year, and for Colgate, they fall to 0-1. Well, here's Bill Wilson, the head coach of the Air Force Academy Falcons. Coach, you had a nice close game against the University of Denver. 11-10 today. A little bit about this Colgate matchup.
Colgate's a tough team. They play hard every game, year in and year out. So, their coaching staff did a great job getting ready for it, and for 4 quarters we battled.
I thought one of the keys to the game today, Coach, you got some balanced scoring, and what can you say about Mr. Rose in the goal?
Jay Rose is doing a fantastic job leading the defense and communicating and clearing the ball. We need to continue to clean that up, but over the course of 4 quarters, he's the guy that we look to, and he did a good job today.
And you're right. I mean, you were talking about the clears, obviously. But you said something to me yesterday about the face-offs and the possession. How would you rate your performance today?
I think we're getting better in the face-off game. We gave up a bunch of transition opportunities for goals in that phase of the game. So we need to clean that up going into this weekend. And I'd say wing play, I think our guys got better. I think in every phase we're continuing to get better, but we're giving up a little bit of transition right now. So we need to make some adjustments and get better at everything this week.
Now I've got to ask you, you're 2-0 here at your practice field, and are you thinking, no, I don't want to go back to Falcons Stadium. We like it here just fine. You're 2-0 here.
Well, we love our facilities. Our administration did a great job getting this field ready, and we absolutely love Falcon Stadium. So that project is really exciting, where they're going to tear down the east side bleachers and renovate and build that gorgeous facility. So we look forward to that, and we're thankful. But we have a beautiful practice facility here, and the stands were full today.
Let me ask you this: how about the intimacy of this field? How much does that help you when you're playing out there?
I think it's exciting. I think that we have great Colorado fans up north, down south, and our cadets and family and friends that come out to the games. It's always an exciting environment. So, yeah, we really love playing at the Air Force Academy.
On to Stony Brook. You have a 2-week road trip. Take us through that. You will actually begin conference play on the road.
Mm-hmm. So we'll have a short week of preparation to get ready to go to Long Island, and then we have a conference game that's a little bit earlier than the rest of those conference matches. We moved that one because it was a midweek contest, and we just continue to look one game at a time. So, to be honest, we haven't thought about conference play yet. We're just focused on Stony Brook this weekend.
Well, I'll tell you what, enjoy the victory tonight, Coach. Congratulations on a victory over a very tough Colgate team. Congratulations.
Thank you. We're proud of the guys. We appreciate it.
All right, the Falcons win it. They're now 2-1 on the year. And the Falcons win today by the score of 11-10. Our next broadcast will be in a couple of weeks. And for our entire Falcon Vision crew, and I would be remiss if I didn't read off all of these names because they outnumber me about 5-1. Today's broadcast was produced by our director, Brian German. Our special thanks to our tech crew, Merritt Ogren, Adam Napick, Dan Hinken, Stephen Cohen, and a special shout out to Ian Rodriguez, our guest commentator, and hopefully Danny Bellissimo, you get well and we'll see you back in the booth. So for our entire Falcon Vision crew, I'm Jeffrey Orman bidding you a very pleasant good afternoon for the United States Air Force Academy.